Exercise 2.5, problem 11, solution. A geometric series consists of even number of terms. The sum of all the terms is 3 times, sum of all the terms is 3 times the sum of odd terms. Okay, and we are asked to find the common ratio. It's a little tricky problem, and that's why I'm not going into discussion. I'm straight away working it out for you. Okay, so given the sum of all terms is 3 times the sum of odd terms, and the series contains 2n terms. Because they say it is even number of terms, we'll have to take the series contains 2n terms, because for whatever value of n, series will contain even terms. Let's try n equal to 5. It will contain 10 terms, which is even. N equal to 12. So 12 twos are 22. So 24. So 24 is again even. So n being odd or even, because it's multiplied by 2, it will always be even. So that's why we, instead of taking our normal n terms, we are saying series contains 2n terms. But at the same time, so 2n terms means you will have n terms odd and n terms even. Okay. So that we'll do that little later. Now let a be the first term and r be the common difference, and 2n be the number of terms for the given series. So now what is our left hand side? The sum of the 2n terms. Sum of n terms, our formula is a into 1 to the power of r minus n divided by 1 minus r. What is this here? N is nothing but the number of terms in the series. Okay, so this formula will get slightly changed. It will become a into 1 minus 2n, because the series contains 2n terms, right? So it is 1 into 1 minus r to the power of 2n, r to the power of 2n divided by 1 minus r. So the left hand side is done. Now let's come to the right hand side. So right hand side, so we have, so what will be the series? The series will be t1, right? And it will be plus t2, okay, plus t3. It goes on like that, right? It's very difficult to write. Oops, sorry, this is 3. So now what happens? See, this is odd term, this is even term, this is odd term, this is 3. Okay, just take this as 3. And then next will be plus t4, right? So the next will be t4. So odd term, even term, odd term, even term. So now what they say, they want only odd terms out. So this will come down and this will come down. T3 will come, but T2 will not come and T4 will not come, because they are all even terms. You got it? So the odd terms of the series will be T1, T3, T5, T7, and T2n is the last term, which is even, right? 2n is even. So 2n minus 1 is an odd term. So that will be the last term for this series. Please be careful. Understand this clearly, that the series will contain T1 plus T2 plus T3 plus T4 plus T5 up to T2n, right? But T1 is an odd, so it will come for this case. T2 is even, it will not come down. T3 will come down. T4 will not come down, because it's an even term, right? And T2n will not come, the last term, and the one before that is an odd. So T2n minus 1 will come. Okay. Now, so what will happen? So now you substitute all these values. What is T1 is a. T3, what is our formula? Tn is ar to the power of n minus 1, right? So T3 will be, n is 3 here, right? So applying that formula, it will be a into r to the power of 3 minus 1, that is ar square. 3 minus 1 is 2, right? Ar square. For T5, it will be a into r to the power of 5 minus 1, it is r to the power of 4. T2n minus 1, it will be a into r to the power of 2n minus 1 minus 1. So it will become 2n minus 2. So this is the series which we need to find the sum. So the sum of this series. Now if you look at it, a is common. So you can take a commonly out. So we will say this as s odd equal to a commonly out. It will become 1 plus r square plus r to the power of 4 plus r to the power of 2n minus 2. But now we look at this. This is again a geometric series where a is the first term and r square is the common difference. Common ratio, sorry. Multiply 1 with r square, you are getting r square. Multiply r square with this one, you get r to the power of 4. right? Or T3 by T2 is r to the power of 4 divided by r square, that is r square. R square divided by 1, that is T2 by T1, that is r square, right? So this is nothing but a geometric series with a as a first term and r square as a common ratio. And how many terms will it contain? It will contain n terms, because the original series had n terms. And as we saw, half of it is even and half of it is odd, right? So half of 2n is n. So there will be n terms in this series, because we are taking only odd. The whole series has got 2n terms. So that will be s odd and s even, right? Or 2n terms means half of it will be odd, half of it will be even. So 2n divided by 2, so we will have n terms. So now apply the formula. So what is our formula? A into 1 minus r to the power of number of terms divided by 1 minus r. So applying that, you'll get 1 into 1 minus, what is the common ratio? Common ratio is r square, right? R square to the power of number of terms. Number of terms is n. So r square to the power of n is r to the power of 2n. A to the power of m to the power of n. So a to the power of mn, right? So 2 into n, that will become 2n divided by 1 minus r. But r is, the common ratio is r square. So this will be 1 minus r square. So simplify this. So this will become a into 1 is a. So a into 1 minus r to the power of 2n divided by 1 minus r square. So we have got s odd also. Now what we will do is that we'll have to substitute all these things in this equation and see whether it comes out. Okay. Now this is the equation we are asked to prove, right? So substitute s2n we already found. I hope you remember clearly. So s2n we've got this equation 1, and equation 2 is s odd. So you can substitute all these things in this equation. S all or s that is s2n will be equal to 3 into s odd, right? So that is the equation we are asked to prove. So substituting that, you will get this equation. This is your s2n and this is your equation 1 and this is equation 2 s odd. So 3 into s odd. Now if you look at this carefully, this a and a will cancel and this whole thing will cancel. You will be left with 1 by 1 minus r, and here you will be left with 3 by 1 minus r square. And cross multiply, you will get 3 into 1 minus r, okay, will be equal to 1 minus r square. And what is 1 minus r square? You can apply a square minus b square formula. So this will be 1 plus r into 1 minus r. That will be 3 into 1 minus r. Now what will happen? This 1 minus r will cancel. So 1 plus r will be equal to 3, or r will be equal to 3 minus 1, that is equal to 2. Therefore, the common ratio of the series is 2. Okay. It is little difficult. You will have to go through this 1 or 2 more times to get clear. Okay. Thanks for watching this video. And after getting it very clear, work this one out on your own. Then only it will become pakka. Okay. Thanks for watching this video.